It's Sai here on TBFM Internet Radio, and we're speaking to Teloch from Nidingr. How are you today?
Oh, thanks. Sorry, you guys.
We're all right, yeah, not too bad. So, whereabouts are you today then?
Right now, I'm back home in Oslo. I'm watching TV actually right now.
Ah, excellent, cool. So, you're a Norwegian-based band. Are you heavily involved with the black metal scene there?
No, not at all. Actually, I'm trying to stay away from the scene.
Okay.
Okay.
Kind of a loner.
Do you find that helps with the writing process? Not listening
Yeah,
to...
for sure. I don't listen much to metal or music for that because I don't like being influenced by bad shit all the time. You know, there's so many bad bands out there now.
Yeah.
So just keep myself and just do what I think is best for me.
Do you find there's a lot of bands that are jumping on the scene now that perhaps you'd feel would be best suited to a different style of music?
It's difficult for me to say because I don't follow the scene at all. Actually, I just I have no idea what's going on.
Okay.
So, could you just tell us what the Nidingr represents? What are you about?
Actually, it doesn't represent anything. It's not a satanic band or anything like that. We just play and have fun and do what we want to do. Like, there's no rules or anything.
Okay.
Just do what the fuck you want to do.
Okay, great. So,
That happens to be close to black metal, I guess.
okay, great. So you've got members of and yourself playing Mayhem, Gorgoroth, Dodheimsgard, 1349, and Court Process. So that's quite an impressive lineup. Did you think that brings a lot to the writing table, all the different influences there?
I'm not sure because I'm the one who has been most involved in the band right now. So it's not a problem at all. And of course, maybe I get kind of influenced because I worked with all these bands, but I'm not sure. I think it's cool. Though.
Okay, great. So could you tell us about the new album, The Greatest of Deceivers?
I can try. Well, it started out with we needed some new live songs because we were thinking about picking up live shows again, and we needed some new songs that were like blast beats. We need some like slow parts in set list, I guess.
Okay.
So set out to make this new album very organic and dynamic and raw and alive in a way.
Okay.
So that we can have more songs for the set list.
So is the album conceptual theme all the way through, or is it just, as you say, live tracks, songs that you just want to kind of play to people?
No, yes, the theme for the whole thing, the whole production, everything was to make it organic, but the lyrical theme is based on Nokia shit, you know.
Okay, cool. Okay, so how does this album compare to the last album, Siren Infinite Darkness?
It's much more grown in a way, grown up. Once again, organic, because on the story album we used the drum machine, and now we use the drummer, so that's a big difference.
So yeah, you've actually done a little bit of production as well, if we're correct. You produced a split with Dodder and Augustus, and the Nunfuck Ritual EP. So
Yeah.
do you have anything else lined up in the production area?
I'm doing the next Nunfuck Ritual now, and also on Humoral.
Okay. Okay.
That's me and Sveiss from the Danska. We used to do the keyboards there.
Okay, great.
And Mayhem, of course.
Okay, yeah. Excellent.
How do you find that helps being involved in the production side of other bands' material? Do you find that helps when you're in the studio putting your own material together, getting a better idea of how the tracks are laid down and things like that?
Yeah, of course. You learn all the way, you know, all the time. The learning process, and that's fucking amazing. It's awesome. It's cool to be a part of all these other bands because I get to do this, like learning.
Yeah, great. Okay. So, who are you going to see live?
In the near future now.
Yeah.
Or are you just going to stay indoors and watch TV?
going to see a band called Nidingr tomorrow.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. No, that's perfectly understandable. I guess when you're that involved with your own bands and things, it does become very difficult to go out and see other bands and not go with a view. You do comparisons with how you perform a track or whatever. Do you find on the odd show that you do go to see, you do compare yourselves to the bands that you're watching?
Not really. Times I go out, I have to be really drunk, so I don't remember anything. I'm not really good among other people.
I hear it's very it's very expensive to get drunk in Finland. Is that true? Norway, sorry.
It's cheaper in Finland, but it's kind of expensive too. That's true. I think it's like 8 quid for a beer.
Really? They tried to do that over here during the Olympics. So they were putting the price at £8, and they were told they had to reduce the price. The government said they couldn't have £8 for a pint of beer. That was wrong, and that was amazing because the government would have made a lot of tax on that, and they still insisted they couldn't charge that much. What about when you're touring other countries? Apart from the beer's cheaper, do you find that there are certain countries you look forward to going to play because of the way that your music's received, and other countries that you may be booked to go and play that maybe don't have such a good receptive audience?
I'm looking forward to most of them actually, but I think as usual, South America are the coolest part to travel. People are fucking insane over there.
Yeah.
Nice fans.
I think a lot of bands, we speak to quite a lot, and a lot of the bands love South America as a country to play because the fans seem so passionate about all types of rock and metal music, and they always get well received, and it's good party when they're out there as well.
Always. They're fucking diehard fans. It's always amazing to play there.
Yeah.
Okay, so how about the UK? How do you feel when you come to play in the United Kingdom?
I haven't played that much in the UK, but the shows that I've done has been amazing. Like, good crowds.
Okay, great. Okay, so Vim Passion, it's the new single off your album, Greatest of Deceivers. It's not the usual thing to release a single within black metal. So why have you chosen to do that? Like preview a song from the album before.
That's something our label to do because we're trying to kind of build our name from scratch.
Yeah.
And they want as much as possible out there before the release, like digital stuff.
So do you get to choose which song is released, or do they?
No, we did it in talked to each other and we decided together.
So what is it about that song that you decided, yes, that's the one we want to release first? Or the second, sorry.
Second,
yeah.
Because it represents some of the new elements that we're doing on this new album now.
Okay.
Like they had both the slow parts and the fast parts and the catchy part and everything. So we decided that was a good fit for a second single, I guess.
Okay, we're going to play your new single now. Would you like to introduce it?
No, don't do it.
That works for us.
That works for us. Okay.
This is Teloch from Nidingr, and you're listening to the Friday Frenzy on TBFM Online.